The conditions for obtaining and forfeiting national citizenship are regulated by the national law of each member state, subject to due respect of EU law. Principles laid down in international law require the existence of a genuine link between the applicant and the country or its nationals. So, as national citizenship is the precondition for the EU citizenship and the entry door for treaty rights, the Commission is closely monitoring the application of investor schemes granting national citizenship in member states. So that is what we have been doing, also in dialogue with a number of member states. And I think what you should look out to is that the Commission will produce later this year a report on national schemes granting EU citizenship and residence to investors, which will describe the Commission's actions in this area, current national law and practices, and also provide some guidance for member states.
Follow up? Yes, Bruno, go ahead.
I just wondered if as part of that, the Commission will examine the possibility of dual nationality for all members of the EEA. I know this is an idea that's sort of been around for quite a long time, but will that kind of review be part of what you're doing?
I don't see the direct link to this, so I don't really have an...
Let me help you. There is no direct link to this, but there is a direct link to something else, which we'll be discussing when the moment, if the moment comes in the third quarter of the future relations. Anything else for Christian? Yes, please. Go ahead. We cannot hear you, though.
Yeah, got it. Terry Schultz with National Public Radio and Deutsche Welle. Will the report that the Commission is working on also look into the possibility of corruption in these sales? I mean, will you simply be listing per country what the rules are, or will you actually be looking at some of these loopholes, money laundering, possible past criminal records? There have been some cases already where people had to try more than one member state to get their golden visa because they were rejected in a place where some of the restrictions were tougher.
Well, I would say for the exact content of the report, let's wait for the report, which is, as I said, due later this year. It will look carefully at the current national law and also practices and provide guidance for member states. And as I said, we've already been active in this field with a number of member states, for example, Malta or Cyprus, and continue to follow the concrete application of these schemes.
Sorry, you want a follow-up?
Yes, please. Why would we have to wait for the report?
If you want a follow-up, you have to ask for it. I will give it to you, and then the mic will go on. So, go on. Yes.
Why would we have to wait for the report to know whether it will be looking into corruption possibilities?
Well, I don't have the report myself, so I really don't want to speculate on what exactly it entails, but you can be sure it will be thoroughly looking at the whole issue.
Yes, I think you should reasonably expect a report that will look at all issues involved.